What was the gnarled and snatch looking like for you? Did you get slurped off at Tulane?
A little bit. I was seeing a girl for a while who's fucking nuts, dude. I can. Oh god, this girl's so crazy, dude. It's not good. She actually reached out recently. I want to read you the text because they're unhinged. They're legitimately
like the recent ones are unhinged.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
You know when you're young and you're dating someone and you don't realize, and I don't want to sound like one of those dudes who's like, she's crazy, but she really something is deeply off. Child of two psychiatrists, which is never. I mean, it's like you ever like a senator's kid. You're fucked.
Yes.
You're just fucked.
Pastor's kid, like a priest's kid. Forget about it.
Or just a kid around pastors.
Yeah. You're literally fucked instead of.
But she sent. I got to read you some because she gave me a call and it was like one of those calls where.
This is somebody you dated when you were 20.
Yeah.
And they recently reached out.
Yeah. Block number, of course. I think it's Dave Attell, so I pick up. Oh. Who's the only guy who calls me from a block number? It's Dave Attell. So I'm expecting like my favorite comedian. And instead I get her and
oh my god. That's one of the worst.
Yeah.
The fall off between expectations and reality. You're like smiling and then you're like,
what?
I would love to just have a silent like image of the 10 seconds of your face realizing what's happening.
Yeah, so, it was bad, and she was like one of those narcissists, like would fuck with me, like you know what she did? She's actually the reason I met my biological father because she used to do those like faux psychological tactics of like we'd be arguing and she'd be like, who are you really yelling at?
Oh my!
And I'd be like, I guess it's because I haven't met my biological father. And then I meet him, I'm like, oh, I'm way worse off. This guy's insane.
Oh my god!
Who are you really yelling at? I was like, wow, you fucking manipulator.
Deep.
Yeah, she would do that, and then her parents were always.
Are you mad at me, or are you mad at your father for sucking off your roommate with crab oil, for licking the crab oil off your roommate's dick?
I mean, my biological father. He's like, we be burning.
Hello, the son I kept in my life. How are you doing? I love you and cherish you, and can't wait to go to the Yankee game with you later. I'm so happy I got to focus all my fatherhood energy on just you. Anyway,
well,
what were you saying?
He turned out fucked up too. So
really?
There's your social experiment. Well, both of us, whatever. But
yeah, is it nature or nurture? It's both.
It's
if
both.
your genes are fucked up enough, it's both.
Yeah. So then, I remember. So she contacts me and. I pick up the phone and she was like, "It's me. That's all. It's me." As if like.
When's the last time you had talked to her?
Okay, so I think 10 years ago, she messaged me and I never responded. It was 12 years ago.
Wow.
Because it was 2011, and I remember only because we would remember those like bracket style March Madness competitions we did.
Yes, of course.
It was me, Soder, Adam Newman, and Nick Cobb, and we were in. It was the New York Daily News that had a piece on us. Like, are these the 4 funniest in New York? Like, of course not. But it was a nice thing to write. Yeah. And the finals are at Caroline's,
Oh, Caroline's March Madness.
Yeah, we had to go head to head on stage. I would call it 8 Mile for Jews. That was like my big opener. And so,
dude, sorry to interrupt. Joe Pera had one of the funniest things I've ever seen on one of those, where he was like, "It's about to get crazy over here," and then he had a Z. He had a magnetic Z, and he put the Z over the S in Caroline's, and it was just like.
Wow.
And it was like, and then I think it was Joe. I don't want to. I hope I didn't misattribute that to somebody else's great
hilarious
bit. But I think it was Joe Pera because Joe's not gonna. That's not his just jokes out of the joke. But he just figured out a way to be hilarious in that context, and he just put Caroline's.
What's tough for a guy like that because Joe's so funny, but that's like a different energy.
Totally.
But we did that, and I remember she messaged me because it was at Caroline's, and she was like, "Well, me and my mom will be there," and it's God. We haven't talked since we broke up.
So you dated her in New Orleans or New York?
New York, but we were like long distance for a minute.
Oh, I see.
And then
I thought this was a girl from you met at college.
No.
Oh, you were seeing her. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, it makes more sense that way.
And then she's like, "We'll be there," and of course I didn't respond. I was like, "I don't want to reconnect." You're not owed to reconnect with an ex. I don't wish you bad or anything. But
but you're out of my life.
Yeah,
and it's also been a decade. Oh no, I guess at that point
it was probably like
4 years, 5 years.
More. It was more probably,
Okay.
but yeah, you know, I guess 5 years.
Yeah.
And I just didn't respond. And then she was like, more messages, no response. Then finally, well, it's clear you don't want us there, and I guess we'll call Caroline's and beg for a refund. And I was like, wow, that's
insane.
This is weird. You made this
guilt
about you somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Guilt you for no fucking reason.
So then she contacts me and was like, it's me. And I was like, oh, who?
So you're telling me that's the last because in my head you're telling me the story and I'm like, oh, Sam dipped in, got his dick sucked every 3 years, and that's why.
No,
but you didn't.
Not since. I didn't
Wow.
I didn't fall.
Because I can't say the same of fucking my exes.
Look, I've done it other times in my life.
Yes,
it's happened, but
but
this time I was actually good.
I
obeyed the law of breakups. And so then she calls and is like, well, can you talk later? Which is like, it's literally like if a fucking cockroach came from behind your fridge and was like, we'll reschedule. No, it's not. It's you. Yeah. I don't want to reconnect with you. It's fine. So then she writes me. I mean, I can read some of them. They're fucking insane. Oh my god! But I don't want to. It might take a while. I don't want to eat up your pod.
You can fucking read a good one. Let's dip in. We'll dip in
because it does get kind of saucy.
That's crazy.
We'll change her name for the sake of this.
Of course, change her name.
Let's call her Melinda.
Give us Melinda, the bitch from what was that? Wicked. Was that one? Was Melinda the witch? I don't know. Glenda, Belinda. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
Hey, sorry, it's Melinda again. I say Melinda. Can I call you back or something? Separate text, please. Separate text.
What the
Sam,
fuck?
it's Melinda. Separate text. What time should I call?
This is a person you dated in college.
I would say about like 16 years ago.
Dude, that's insane.
Wait, these are the recent ones.
Yeah. I haven't changed my number. That's my fault. Have you changed your number?
I have because I was doxxed, but it turned out to be a good thing because I got to like kind of reshuffle. I'm thinking about a fresh change, honestly.
It's good.
I'm thinking
it's
about
like a new life.
Yeah. It does feel kind of nice.
But that's 4 different personalities at once. Okay,
that's insane.
So it gets better. I haven't answered. I just have a very quick question. Trust me, please. I don't.
Trust me. What?
Trust me. It's like this is all crazy.
I don't know you anymore.
It gets better. I just I have a very quick question. I write, can you text it? And she writes, I'd rather not. Don't worry, it's nothing salacious. Like at all, I promise. I write back, text is the only option. Clearly I have to set boundaries. Text is the only option.
Respect.
She writes back, oy vey. Oh, well, man. Are you available for a few minutes right now? Even if it's over text, I write back, 2 min max. Any more, I will block you. I'm busy.
Wow, respect.
She writes, block me, oh dear. Okay, that's such a strange thing to say to me, but the reason I've reached out is because you know how you're performing at MSG on November 4th? I mean, so yeah,
yes.
We taped already, but like, yeah, I know that I'm doing it.
I do know that I'm doing that.
Yeah. I'd love to come. I sent you a message about it on social media, but I'm not sure if you got it. Anyway, /question is, would you be okay with that? With me coming to your show?
It's like, bitch, it's a 5,000-seat theater. Buy a ticket. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's where it goes. But I say, I write back, wouldn't make a difference to me. It's a pretty big venue. Which I think is a pretty clear, you're pretty concise, right? Yeah. She writes back, that sounds kind of mean. I'm not sure why. I just didn't want to intrude or anything. Intrude!
You're intruding right now.
Yeah, it's a fucking big venue. Whatever, it goes on for a while. I don't want to read the whole thing, but I was like, the next thing I did send her was a Ticketmaster link.
That's awesome.
Which I'm like, let's fucking, but it's like, holy shit. It's a long fucking exchange.
For somebody you haven't talked to, that's crazy.
It's crazy. You're lucky you changed your number. I should have done it. I should probably do it, but I'm fucking lazy.
Yeah. It is a little annoying to have to tell everyone like, hey, new number, whatever. But whatever.
It is annoying.
You get to, you know, you don't get to have to talk to.
But you know what the problem with these scenarios is for me as a comedian, it is very hard to shut off situations that could be potentially bits. Or like,
this is why you're mentally ill, man. This is too far.
But I mean, so part of me is like, this could end dangerously for me, but also like I could get a new 7-8 minutes out of this. I'm really weighing that.
Yeah. No, this woman could be holding me at knife point with like period blood war paint on her cheekbones. But if I survive, that's a tight 4.5.
You can do a remake of Misery, but you're James Caan. And it's just like a diehard Stavvy fan.
Yeah, oh my God. I don't want to.
Maybe the twist is that she's really hot instead of Kathy Bates.
That would be fun. Yeah, I'm the fat one. and it's some hot woman who's mad I left Cumtown.
Record one more episode.
One more, please. You owe it to me. You owe it to the fans. Yeah, whatever you say. Just let me call my parent. Let me call the police, and then we'll do it. I'll do it. I promise. Look, I'm texting Adam right now. I'm on the group chat. Hey boys, one more.